Norseman secrets, craftsmanship, combat, and daily life. Discover the legendary craftsmanship of the Norseman Vikings. Journey back in time to an era where skilled artisans shaped history with their remarkable creations. From intricately designed weapons to masterfully constructed ships, the Vikings' handiwork stands as a testament to their ingenuity and dedication. Join us as we explore their unparalleled craftsmanship. Viking culture is rich and multifaceted, emerging from the Scandinavian lands around the late 8th century. Known for their seafaring prowess and warrior spirit, Vikings also excelled in various crafts. Their society was deeply rooted in tradition, exploration, and a unique worldview shaped by their environment and beliefs. Craftsmanship was integral to Viking society, not just for practical purposes, but as a means of cultural expression. Skilled artisans held esteemed positions, contributing to the community's survival and prosperity. Their work reflected the values, mythology, and daily life of the Vikings, intertwining utility with artistry. Vikings were adept at toolmaking, utilizing materials like iron, wood, and bone. Their techniques evolved over time, combining innovation with tradition. Blacksmiths, woodworkers, and other craftsmen employed methods that allowed for the creation of durable and efficient tools, essential for farming, building, and daily tasks. Common Viking tools included axes for chopping wood, hammers for construction, and plows for farming. These tools were not only functional, but often adorned with intricate designs. Such craftsmanship ensured that each item was both a practical instrument and a work of art, reflecting the Vikings' attention to detail. The Vikings were renowned for their exceptional weapon-making techniques, a skill that distinguished them in battle. Blacksmiths meticulously forged swords and spears, using high-quality iron and steel. These weapons were not only functional, but also intricately designed, reflecting the artistry and precision of Viking craftsmanship. Their weaponry was crucial for both warfare and status. Among the most famous Viking weapons was the Ulfberht sword, a marvel of medieval metallurgy. These swords possessed a unique carbon content that made them both strong and flexible. The Ulfberht sword symbolized power and prestige, carrying an aura of mystery and excellence that has fascinated historians and enthusiasts alike. Shipbuilding was another area where Viking craftsmanship excelled, vital for their seafaring lifestyle. Their shipbuilders crafted vessels that were both durable and swift, enabling long voyages and successful raids. Viking ships were meticulously constructed, with each plank carefully fitted to ensure seaworthiness and speed. This mastery of shipbuilding was a cornerstone of their expansive explorations. Central to Viking shipbuilding was the clinker-built hull, a technique involving overlapping planks. This method provided strength and flexibility, ideal for navigating the harsh conditions of the North Atlantic. The result was a fleet of versatile and reliable ships that could withstand long journeys and rough seas, showcasing the Vikings' innovative spirit. Viking ships came in various types, each serving distinct purposes. Longships, known for their speed and agility, were used in raids and battles. Nars, on the other hand, were robust merchant vessels designed for cargo and long-distance trade. These specialized ships reflected the Vikings' diverse needs and their ability to adapt their craftsmanship to different uses. Vikings were master navigators, leveraging innovative tools and techniques to journey across vast, uncharted waters. They used sun compasses and landmarks to chart courses with remarkable accuracy. The Vikings' understanding of the stars and natural phenomena allowed them to traverse the North Atlantic, reaching distant lands and establishing far-reaching trade networks. Glima, the Viking martial art, played a crucial role in their physical training and combat readiness. This wrestling style emphasized balance, strength, and agility. Practiced both as a sport and combat technique, Glima helped Vikings develop essential skills for battle, fostering discipline and camaraderie within their communities. Stav, another significant Viking martial art, combined physical prowess with spiritual and cultural elements. It employed sticks and staffs in combat, teaching practitioners effective self-defense methods. Stav's techniques were deeply rooted in Norse mythology, reflecting the Vikings' beliefs and values, and served as a practical means of protection and warfare. Viking battlefield tactics were a blend of calculated strategy and ferocious fighting. They relied on formations like the shield wall, where warriors interlocked shields to create an impenetrable barrier. This tactic, coupled with their fearsome reputation, allowed Vikings to dominate opponents and secure victories in numerous battles. Berserkers were legendary Viking warriors known for their frenzied fighting style and unparalleled bravery. They would enter a trance-like state, becoming nearly unstoppable in combat. These fierce fighters often led the charge in battles, striking fear into enemies and exemplifying the Vikings' ruthless and fearless approach to warfare. The Vikings were renowned for their battlefield tactics, which combined brute strength with strategic finesse. They often utilized the element of surprise, launching sudden raids that left their enemies unprepared. This unpredictability allowed them to conquer and plunder with remarkable efficiency, making them a formidable force across Europe. A key tactic in Viking combat was the shield wall formation. Warriors would interlock their shields, creating a nearly impenetrable barrier. This formation allowed them to advance steadily toward their enemies while protecting themselves from incoming attacks. It was a disciplined and effective method that showcased their tactical ingenuity. Berserkers played a unique role in Viking battles. These fierce warriors fought with frenzied intensity, often charging ahead of the main force. Their wild and fearless demeanor struck terror into the hearts of their opponents, disrupting enemy lines and creating opportunities for the rest of the Viking forces to exploit. Vikings also excelled in ambush and surprise tactics. They would often use the natural landscape to their advantage, hiding in forests or behind hills to launch sudden attacks. This guerrilla warfare approach enabled them to defeat larger and better-equipped armies by catching them off guard and causing chaos. Beyond the battlefield, Viking life was multifaceted. Daily routines involved farming, crafting, and trading. Men and women both contributed to the community, with men often taking on roles as warriors or traders, while women managed households and farm work. This division of labor ensured a balanced and efficient society. Viking cuisine was hearty and resourceful, featuring staples like barley, oats, and rye. They enjoyed a variety of meats, including beef, pork, and fish, often preserved through smoking or salting. Dairy products from cows and goats were common, while vegetables like cabbages and peas complemented their diet. Viking clothing was both practical and stylish, crafted from materials like wool, linen, and animal skins. Men typically wore tunics and trousers, while women donned long dresses with aprons. Elaborate brooches and belts were not only functional, but also showcased intricate designs, reflecting the wearer's status and wealth. Women in Viking society held significant roles, managing households, farms, and even participating in trade. They could own property and were respected for their skills in weaving, cooking, and healing. Some women, known as shield maidens, even took part in battles, highlighting their valor and importance. Viking settlements were well-organized communities featuring longhouses made from wood and thatch. These homes served as living spaces, workshops, and storage areas. Surrounding the longhouses were smaller outbuildings for animals and tools. Social gatherings and communal feasts were common, strengthening the bonds within the community. Trade was a cornerstone of Viking life, with bustling markets exchanging goods like furs, amber, and iron. Vikings traveled far, reaching Byzantium and the Middle East, establishing trade routes that brought exotic goods and wealth. Their craftsmanship in metalworking and shipbuilding made them highly sought-after traders. Norse mythology deeply influenced Viking religious beliefs, with gods like Odin, Thor, and Freya playing central roles. These deities were revered through various rituals and stories passed down orally. The Vikings believed in an afterlife, with warriors aspiring to reach Valhalla, a majestic hall where fallen heroes feasted eternally. Rituals and ceremonies were integral to Viking life, celebrating significant events such as births, marriages, and funerals. These practices often involved offerings to the gods, including food, weapons, and sometimes animal sacrifices. Seasonal festivals like Yule and Midsummer were marked by communal feasts, songs, and games, reinforcing social bonds. Viking art and ornamentation were characterized by intricate designs and symbolism. often depicting animals, gods, and mythical creatures. These motifs adorned everyday items such as jewelry, weapons, and household objects. The Oseberg ship, famously decorated with elaborate carvings, exemplifies the Vikings' artistic talent and their ability to infuse beauty into functional objects. Runes were the Vikings' primary form of writing, used for various purposes, from marking ownership to commemorating the deceased. These symbols held magical significance and were believed to possess protective powers. Runes appear on stones, weapons, and personal items, offering insights into the language, beliefs, and daily lives of the Norse people. Viking festivals were vibrant celebrations that marked the passage of seasons and honored the gods. These gatherings featured feasts, music, storytelling, and athletic competitions. Yule, the most significant festival, heralded the winter solstice with 12 days of merriment. These festivals fostered community spirit and reinforced cultural traditions. The Vikings had a well-organized legal system and governance structure. Their laws, known as things, were assemblies where disputes were settled and decisions were made. These gatherings were crucial for maintaining order and justice. Leaders, often chosen based on merit and influence, played a vital role in upholding these laws. Notable Viking leaders like Ragnar Lothbrok and Eric the Red have left an indelible mark on history. These figures were not only warriors, but also shrewd strategists and explorers. Their legacies continue to inspire and captivate people, showcasing the complexity and prowess of Viking leadership and ambition. Viking exploration was marked by daring voyages to new lands. They discovered and settled in places like Greenland, Iceland, and even reached North America. These journeys were fueled by a desire for new resources and territories, demonstrating their exceptional navigation skills and adventurous spirit. The Vikings' influence on modern culture is profound and far-reaching. Their mythology, symbols, and sagas have permeated literature, movies, and even fashion. This enduring fascination reflects their lasting impact and the timeless allure of their stories and achievements, which continue to captivate audiences worldwide. Misconceptions about Vikings often paint them solely as ruthless raiders. In reality, they were also skilled traders, settlers, and craftsmen. By debunking these myths, we gain a fuller understanding of their society. Appreciating their multifaceted nature allows for a more accurate and respectful view of their contributions to history. Viking craftsmanship has left an indelible mark on history, showcasing exceptional skills in metallurgy, woodworking, and textiles. Their tools, weapons, and ships reflect a deep understanding of materials and techniques. These artifacts not only highlight their practical applications, but also their artistic sensibilities, influencing countless generations beyond their own era. The legacy of Viking craftsmanship persists today, inspiring modern artisans and historians. Enthusiasts recreate Viking tools and garments using ancient methods, preserving traditional techniques. This revival keeps the Norse spirit alive, allowing contemporary audiences to appreciate the ingenuity and creativity that defined Viking society, bridging the past with the present. Museums and exhibits dedicated to Viking history provide an immersive experience, showcasing authentic artifacts and reconstructions. Institutions worldwide, from Scandinavia to North America, offer detailed insights into Viking life. These exhibitions educate the public, fostering a deeper understanding and appreciation of Viking contributions to craftsmanship and cultural heritage. Modern interpretations of Viking craftsmanship extend beyond museums into popular culture, influencing movies, television, and literature. Authentic depictions and creative reimaginings bring Viking history to a broader audience. This widespread fascination continues to ignite interest in Viking culture, ensuring their stories and skills remain relevant and celebrated. Bringing the exploration full circle, viewers are encouraged to dive deeper into Viking craftsmanship. By liking, subscribing, and commenting, they can join a community passionate about history. Engaging with content creators and fellow enthusiasts enriches the learning experience, fostering a shared appreciation for the remarkable legacy of the Norseman Vikings.